Greetings everyone, please give a moment to make sure everything's set on up. Like everything's going on up. Time to activate all the chat windows. Okay, chat windows should be online. I think we're all good to go. Let me double check my other computer. Oh, howdy. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure everything's set on up, and I think everything is good to go. So, let's go get started. Just start from the top, and get any 2v2s, recent 2v2s, so we're probably just going to do some 1v1s to do throughout this entire day. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the south side as the Wehrmacht forces, we've got Swede. Spawn on the north side as the US forces, we've got Gabaru. Or however you pronounce that. We do have a Wehrmacht quarter now going on up. Immediately, got of course additional engineers. Looks like two squads, additional squads engineers, so it's going to be a triple engineers opener. The first time I ever managed to catch you from the very first second. Well, congratulations. I don't know what congratulations is about, but welcome to the stream. Trying to think of a funny comeback, but I got nothing. Trying to make a stupid ass joke, and I can't make jokes right now. No, either way, we do have the sectors being captured on up. Do have some Volksgrenadiers now being deployed on the field. Third squad of engineer. Wait, what? U.S. players not going for a barracks unless it's a four engineer opener. That's unusual. The engineer is the engineer here, and of course here, and way up there. We do have now the pioneers capture some sectors. Let's see now. Wehrmacht player cast the has fun. Have fun. Has fun. Have fun. Both stars H. I am brain dead right now. Welcome to the brain dead stream. The brain dead fox. That could also be described with Kirsha. Yeah. Volksgrenadier is now advancing. Oh, I should specify. I actually do like watching Kirsha's stuff. Either way, we do have now the motorcycle advancing. Multiple sets of bar point field. Engineers do fall back. He has wired up over here. It looks like a pretty good wire. I know in Company Heroes 2, it's a little bit difficult to wire up across the edge of the Earth. But then I know in Age of Empires 4, they did a good job making it reliable of walling up the edge of the map. And yes, that is the edge of Earth. Take that, globetards. Okay, that joke's not gonna land, is it? I'm trying to be stupid and funny, and I think I'm completely failing. We do now have the motorcycle advancing. We'll get some good damage there onto the engineers. Does lay down some heavy cover there, so it's going to take time to catch on up. Not the outsupply. One thing as well is, rather than trying to interrupt the capture, you could just simply decapture the cutoff sector and then stop the fuel income from being captured. Or providing any effect. Which I think is a better option, just to capture the regular point there. The motorcycle's not taking retaliation damage, it can just continue firing away and just do the capture point and go. But he did stop the capture there. Pioneer has dropped the model. Guess it's like Dora the Explorer. Just shout really loud at the camera or at the screen and maybe I'll hear you. Pioneers do fall back. We do now the MG42 and the Pioneers over here. Volkswagens as well. So quite a bit of a Wehrmacht force, but he is not capturing up the... Not too much. The US player has much better field control. He went for a 4-engineer opener, so he's going to have better field control. 4 engineers, 3 of them which immediately captured the map, while the Pioneers took time to build the Wehrmacht quarters, so... The US player is just going to have better field control for the time frame. He does cut some wire there, like a teenager cuts their wrist. Okay, that jump's probably taking it too far. Motorcycle firing against the Flamer engineers. Bit of fire there onto the engineers, even though he's lacking the flamethrower. Rifleman squad, push right forward. Volkswagen behind some light cover. Got the pile of logs there, providing a bit of line of sight blocker. Allow the rifle squad to get nice and close. Some of these rifleman models are pushing a little bit forward, getting a bit exposed. Motorcycle advancing towards the flank. Volkswagen backing off, rifle squad behind or above heavy cover. I think it does technically apply heavy cover. I don't know, not exactly sure. Engineers have took a bit of beating there. Flame engineers do fall back. Rifle squad pretty healthy there. MG42 sitting up. Volkswagen providing some fire support. Amazing flank here. Looks like the engineers may be laying down landmine. Maybe no, they're not laying down landmine. Rifle squad advancing. MG42. Which way is facing? Facing this way now. Engaging the garrison. There are 3 on the side, so it's not a great garrison to fight from. But he will draw a bit of fire there. Rifle squad is at the heavy cover as well. Volkswagen and the MG42 are large behind heavy cover as well. You have the motorcycle sniper there. Got a hit there on one of the engineers. This player, I had all 4 squads engineers still alive, but they're all pretty wounded. MG42 rotates around, rifle squad falls back. Fuel sector now captured on up. We do have the sniper here. Landmine swept, so he did go for landmine there. Very nice, and very good sweep there. Motorcycle here. A little bit wounded, nothing too significant at the moment. Volkswagen's captured those sectors. My super squad could head to the cutoff sector and deny that fuel income. We'll go for that mission sector. This is a 5. This is a plus 16 fuel point, so a very valuable fuel point. I think that's the only plus 16 on the map for the fuel point. So this is supposed to be like the central contested fuel point. Which, seeing this cutoff sector here, is more, feels like more wind to the Wehrmacht side, or the southern side. But it's still required for either side to get that sector captured up to get the delicious fuel, or not delicious. Delicious we use for munitions, since your guns are very hungry. Your vehicles are very thirsty, and so it's a drink.
Objective taken. We defend it with our lives. Jawohl. You need any construction?
Engineers, 1 for -0, 1 flamethrower there, rifle squad as well. Flamethrower squad does take a snipe shot there and get the M14 in excellent position there, forcing back the entire formation. Rifle squad does fall back as well. Those of Volkswagens do fall back. I think the rifle squad is in good position. One of the engineer models may have gone down. Yep.
Enemy troops are firing on us.
Motorcycle take a little bit of fire. Oh, landmine detonated there. Rifle squad found and falls back. And do have a true center here with a supply yard being pulled in the field. So this guy does, these guys do find an MG42. Rifle squad advancing.
Detail finished.
Did they say mine detail or mine sweeping detail?
Pioneers here.
You may have found a landmine there, I'm not sure. Kriegsberg has been pulled in the field. Maybe a Pack 38 would be a good idea relatively soon. Pack 38 now being built. Sniper does get a good shot there.
Americans are seizing territory from us.
Volkswagen take a bit of fire there. Got another MG42
We are
pulled in the
losing
field.
ground.
We'll make MG42 number 2. Kampfkraft Center now being established. We have the Rifle Squad being healed up, reinforced. Oh, got a kick comic, and it's a bot.
Pack 38 ready.
Yep. I figured like, oh, I'm going to stream a kick again. Hopefully I don't get spammed by bots, and I get spammed by a bot. Engineers advance towards the base sector. Not really a great idea. I already get wiped on out. Does get pinned.
We're losing a sector.
Sniper rolls a miss.
Great, another replacement.
I need to figure out how to
Yes, sir.
landmine detonated there. I probably should figure out how to. Keyword I could probably ban off a kick if I can automate flag it. It's probably the term Discord and or username. 2 words flagged.
Taking fire.
Usually I just get spam bots and kicks, so that's why I stopped streaming the kick
We are
for a bit of
losing
time.
territory.
And looks like that's maybe more the case. But for Restream.io service I'm paying for to allow me to stream the multiple platforms we're on at once, the basic paid tier allows you to stream to 5 sources at once. Right now, I was beforehand streaming just to 4 at once. YouTube,
We're losing
Twitch,
territory.
Twitter, and
Regain to
Rumble.
the field. Veterans
And figures like,
gain.
no, I'm going to stream the kick to get that 5th slot because I'm paying for a 5th slot as well. And it's always a problem with kick.
Americans are capturing the sector.
I've actually won now for the Volkswagen.
Ready.
Infantry 42 rotating around.
Attention. The enemy advances.
The mines are ready.
Infantry 42 firing away. Gets a good hit there on the engineers. Bar Rifle Squad does get suppressed there by the Infantry 42. Now Bar Rifle Squad is going through. Flamethrower immolating the Pioneers. Grenadiers get outside the garrison. Sniper firing away. Pioneers need to fully withdraw. They're about to get wiped on out. They may still get wiped on out. Grenadiers fall back as well. But we've got the Infantry 42 Volkswingers and now the Minesweeper Engineers fall back as well.
Com system in order.
Pioneers or the MP40 Volks does detonate the pack of the Engineer.
Pioneer squad reports. Replacements have arrived.
We're losing a sector.
VP starting to be captured. Bar Rifle Squad straight forward. Bar Squad advancing, and looks like the Engineers do fall back. Bar Squad does fall back there.
Attention! The enemy advances!
The number of rifle squads up here, 3 squads of riflemen.
Mine detection team.
Minesweeper push away forward, will spot a whole lot of nothing other than riflemen. It was 4 engineers, and yeah, it was actually pretty good for field control, that's for sure. Got a regular Sherman tank now in the field, so looks like we got a relatively early Sherman. This one does have now the Sturm armor available, probably need to go for a Stug. Back 30s and Knight 8s are nice and all, but they will have a little bit of trouble with Sherman tanks. We'll take, what, 5 or 6 shots to take it out? And depending how many misses and other crits, it will cause even more issues. Looks like that barrel got kicked forward. Or it was a spotlight. MG does fall back. Sherman tank does back on off a little bit.
Veterancy gained.
Very true. He's been maintaining tons of fuel control, particularly that plus 16 fuel. So he has a pretty good fuel advantage. Usually at that point in time, people still just rush out the Greyhound. And probably a second Greyhound. In this case, we do have a relatively quick Sherman tank. Our squad does fall back. Engineers in the skirts. Got a landmine, perhaps, is built. Red may have realized he spotted it. Flamethrower push way forward. Brave squad advancing, bit of fire there in the Volksgrenadiers. And now got Stug on the field with Veterancy 1. And a Grenadier of a Panther as well. So 3 sources of AT deal with that 1 Sherman tank. Our squad does inside the garrison. Looks like there's 2 windows firing out currently. Looks like 3 windows can fire, maybe a 4th. Grenadiers now advancing. Got a Flamer Engineers nearby, so he can't get inside the garrison. Stug falling back. Sherman tank has taken a hit, as well as a Stug. Does some bounce there. Pack 38 set up there.
Ready to go.
Cowards attack our forward base.
Sherman tank advancing, rolls a miss there. Gets good pen. MP40s push forward. Still getting distracted by the rifleman. Rolls a miss there. Sherman tank could get a hit there on the sniper. A miss. A miss, that's a hit. Pack 38 rolls a bounce on the Sherman tank. Gets a pen there. Sherman tank back on off. Rolls a miss there with the Pack 38. Our squad does fall back. Ooh, there was a landmine there that got detonated. Probably US landmine, and may have wiped out Engineer squad entirely thanks to that.
Veterancy gained.
I cannot hear a thing.
Looks like the infantry now has a bit of crack cocaine to aid them in combat, which is actually pretty effective. Not good in the long term for the soldier health, but sometimes you need it just to win the war. There's a lot of various let's call them combat stimulants used out through human history. The United States even used it as well. In Vietnam, there was something called Go pills, I think it was called. That's also could be the reference of Go juice from RimWorld, where, or no, it was called I think it was Go pills and Stay Awake pills, which it made you stay awake. It was some sort of form of methamphetamines, I think, as well. Additionally, Believe it or not, also Monster energy drinks got its first leg up in the United States as well, with military contracts in Afghanistan. Because energy drinks, caffeine, large amounts of caffeine, with some of the vitamins and minerals that go along with it, is a good way to keep people going. And I think that's more or less how the energy drinks sort of came about in the United States, or at least it's from out. It was actually the U.S. military. But don't quote me on that one. Now, Monster's been replaced with Rippets, which I absolutely think they're disgusting. We do have a bit of fire there on that rifle squad. This rifle squad gets out of the garrison. Got Grenadiers for 2 behind some heavy cover. Goes out a stick bomb. Oh, okay, that could have been much worse. If they were really stacked up there, I thought he was going to get blown up. Do have them. Oh, there goes a flamethrower squad. Snipe and shot up a lot of it. The rifle squad does receive a bit of MG42 fire. Another grenade thrown there.
Bunch Grenadiers have seized an objective. Not bad. Yeah.
Landmine detonated.
Find any nice dirt down there?
Oh, wait. Sherman's 76mm. That's interesting. Sure, it will help out fighting against a Stug, but maybe not a super great idea at this moment in time. We do also have now M10 deployed in the field.
We are losing territory.
Oh, I hear an M2 now deployed in the field as well. M2 misses the Pak-38. I think the barrage just taps on top of the Stug. Lands both rounds in the same spot. Drag hit on the secondary Stug. This the barrage order was right there on top of that Pak.
The enemy has 300 points.
Good shot there on the rifleman. Trying to lay down some sandbags. Good hit there. The Wehrmacht player is not selected a doctrine just yet, while the US player has, of course, selected infantry. Off of parachute rain down in. That MG42 damage does manage to fall back in time. Pak-38 packing on up. Rotating around. Got the Sherman tank firing away against the Volksgrenadiers. Got a Wehrmacht landmine there as well. Motorcycles here. It's somewhat hard to always tell. I can easily just glance over the motorcycle because it actually somewhat blends in there. Or in the headlamp. Or headlight.
Grenadiers reporting full strength.
Veterancy gained.
Another awesome parachute rained up there, trying to stop the fuel point from being decaptured. Wehrmacht player not going for anything at the moment. What doctrine should he go for? He doesn't have too much manpower, nor fuel, so can't really make usage of, say, manpower blitz to deploy out more tanks. Munitions not super high. And there's a decent amount of M10s on the field, but of course Flak 88s are a little bit vulnerable to the M2s. Maybe Terror would be the best doctrine. Gives them off map to take out the M2 with the V1. And of course has all the good general passes are free. Possibly. Though M2s are always still quite nice. Maybe one of the M2s to barrage down the Pak-38s. Direct hits are the Grenadiers, interrupts the capture of the VP. MP40 is push rate forward. Nice bit of damage on that rifleman. We do now have the MP40 squad falling back. Does find a landmine there. Off a power ship running in on again. He had a lot of mission stockpiled on up. M10's push right forward. Good shot there on the Stug. Stug gets gonna kill crit. M10 does take a hit there. Multiple hits on that Stug. This M10 may go down. Got repairs from a Pioneer, singular. Sherm tank has plenty of health.
Assault gun deployed. We had a full complement.
Land post kicked over there, which does show me a US landmine. Since that land post or telephone post showed me where that landmine is clearly a German sympathizer trying to alert his opponent where the landmine is. Artillery now raining on in. Motorcycle gains some hits there onto this rifleman.
Grenadiers have seized objective.
Got a decent hit there onto the M4. Far right squads advance before. Getting a bit of fire there on the Grenadiers.
These repairs are finished. Find any nice dirt down there?
We are losing ground.
Bit of damage there. Stug push way forward. Got a little bit of hit there on the on the M10.
Of a grateful fatherland.
Yeah, we got some artillery raining on in. Yeah, we got Venture C3 tanks now pulling the field. Sniper firing away, hitting the garrison. Is the Wehrmacht sniper still alive? Yes, it is. Way over here with the rifle squad hiding in the corner. Just like a Call of Duty player. Did a damage on that rifleman.
One of our snipers is down.
Oh, looks like the Wehrmacht sniper did go down over here. Looks like Call of Duty corner camping worked. MP40 is engaging the rifle squad. Does use pressure fire there. Force back the Volks. Now another squad of Volks rotating around to engage. M10 and Sherman tank here, both at full health. Bit of artillery raining on in. Bet3 Stug taking some beating. Good Pak-38 shot there. This one's getting tied up in terrain. Got the landmine here, which the M10 could trigger. Very likely will trigger. Takes out one of the M10s. The land does... Okay, M10 goes down. Landmine's still alive. If that means anything, could. Pak-38 gets his artillery strike there. Pak-38 does go down there. This one gets decrewed as well. Leaving just one Stug engage the armor, as well as two Panther squads. Got a couple carcasses here for the Axis player to clean on up. Looks like all three of those carcasses still existing. Panther does get a good shot here, the other one gets interrupted. Mango destroyed a crit there and goes out of control. So great victories there by the US or by the Wehrmacht player. There's one still to take out what? 3 M10s? Sherman takes taking a bit of a beating. And one last panic shot does take out the Sherman tank. And we do now have Blitzkrieg activated, with the Manpower Blitz also being activated. So, deployment's coming in hot and fresh. Could go for the assault phase, or the battle phase, and get out some heavier armored assets. I think some Vet 3 Panzer IVs can be quite nice. Vet 3 Osman's always very nice against infantry. We do now the motorcycle advance the way forward.
Americans are capturing the sector.
Sniper gets a shot there on the MG42.
I'm impressed. Volk's Grenadiers have seized an objective.
Volunteers do fall back. Sniper. There's a sniper. I was wondering where that sniper shot came from. He flew in like a tank player, wasted all his tanks, so he couldn't push a button to get to them rebaited. Yep. Good sniper shot there. Fresh Wehrmacht sniper. Yep. Oh, and now with the battle phase now complete, so may see some heavier armored assets. If you want to focus more on Sherman tank production, Shermans are a little bit more resilient, so that they have a better time versus Stugs. He does the same 6mm upgrade. But yeah, got a good hit there. Maybe just need to out some M1AT to help support out fighting against Stugs. Let's get a good pen there. Damaging the crit there onto the Stug. Sticky bomb there onto the Stug. Immobilized. Of course, it's still in a good angle, allowing the pimple mount to fire away. Wehrmacht Sniper still firing away. Pioneer model trying to get some repairs there. It's a bit of salvage here. Very nice. It's going to be a bit of a time before that can go get repaired on up, but looks like it's also using M2 shots to finish him off. Does get a shot over here. Good hit there. And M2 does finish off the Stug.
The Yankees are grabbing our territory.
Good hit there. Manpower Blitz activated.
We're losing a sector. Location.
Volksgrenadiers doing a little bit damage to that rifleman. We do have now the MP4 squad seeing some M10 shots. Good pen there on the M10. Do have that landmine being detonated. Rice balls inside that garrison. That's not a good idea. There's a lot of panels blown out. Well, one place shot. Oh, and that garrison almost went down, but does manage to stay up for now. Took quite a bit of damage there either way. They damage on that rifleman. Intends to push the way forward.
Panzer command completed.
You now have a Panzer command to pull up with the Wehrmacht player. May see some Panzer IVs. Maybe a Flak Panzer Ostwind. Right now the Wehrmacht player has no AT guns to field. Sniper does not get a shot off the moment. Yeah, now the bar squad pioneers who get forced on back. MG42 here. He is easily able to push this guy back.
Attention. The enemy advances.
Sniper advanced way forward. Rifle squad getting hit by an MG42 as the motorcycle. Sniper not really finding angle. Something does go down over here. Landmine. Looks like he does find 2 landmines there. Damage to crit on the Stug, but it's facing the wrong direction, so likely will go down. And does go down there. And Stug needs to get over here, start engaging. But he may not be able to get any security kills there. Patrick does get a good shot there in the M10. M10 starting to back on off. Volkswagen is now advancing. Volkswagen is moving forward. That damage this. Sniper does fire around. And everything's falling back there. Yep, the Mass M10s is really more of an armor company tactic. Sherman 76mm, they're beefy enough that you can easily micro them around to keep them survivable. Sherman tank taken, or M10 there took some severe damage. This one has engine crit. This one is also engine critted. Patrick rolls a miss on that one. Patrick does get a shot there. Volkswagen looks like trying to charge forward, get the Panzer Faust off.
Attack our forward base.
Volkswagen is firing a Panzer Faust off. Gets a good hit there, and 10 straight forward, trying to knock down that Grenadier. A good shot there. The wounded one will skip on out of there. And looks like this one does go down. That may have been the one that was over here. And now I've got a Wehrmacht Panther. I think Panther 4s are adequate enough right now. But a Panther is definitely going to be very hard to counter to all the M10s. I also don't think he needs anything this heavy deal with all the M10s. He's been doing quite well with his Stugs. Granted, he did lose one. Stug now pulling field. The Panther will be a good asset to support out this Stug, that's for sure. Because this will be dedicated AT versus that supporting a dedicated anti-infantry.
We have fire! Enemy fire!
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Rock Squad takes a pretty good hit there from the Stug. Rock Squad also getting hit by the Stug as well. One Rock Squad, of course, gets wiped on out. Now the Pioneer trying to get some repairs. We have the MG42 suppressing down the Rifleman. And it's got on-map howitzer barraging these vehicles. Or maybe just trying to the VP. Off of how shoot actually hitting this VP. Got both supply yard upgrades, very nice. VP will remain secure. The US player right now has 109 VPs versus the Wehrmacht's 391, so we've got a pretty sizable lead for the Wehrmacht player. Our squad now falling back. We got the sniper here as well. The Wehrmacht sniper is over here. Rolls a miss there with the shield. Does fall back there.
Americans are seizing territory from us.
Stu rolls around into the train. We do now have these M10s now advancing on the high ground.
Enemy is down to 100. Our forward supply lines are broken.
They're killing us!
Stu rolls a miss there. Does take a pin there from that M10. Now still getting a little ground fire, providing some good fire support. And looks the Shu may go down. Alpha power shoot turn raid the Stug. The Shu does go down. Panther firing away as well. May see this one going down. Looks like he does not take it out. Panstrike engaging the Greyhound. Does get a good round into it. Kills the gunner. Got US mortar there, probably from the Alpha Combat Group. Let's get him selected. So keep an eye on the Alpha Combat Group. He's at full population, but the Greyhound will need some repairs. He has 2 engineers. Bar Rifle Squad push way forward. Our squad does fall back at the motorcycle advancing forward, focusing on the captain VP. Got 2 entrants here, one of them eventually won. The Fortuners do fall back away from the not sacred site, VP. Wrong game. My mind's just melted.
We're losing ground out there.
Now I'm getting a mix of Age of Empires 4 and Couple Heroes 1. Those are 2 radically different games. Same engine. Fortuners backing on off. Does get suppressed down by the Bar Rifle Squad. He does have 3 infantry as well. Still firing some shots in the engineers. US player does have a bit of reserve fuel, but nothing too significant at the moment, so he could always use more fuel. The other player has even less fuel than his opponent, so he does definitely need more fuel. Panther firing away, gets some hits there on the rifleman.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Panther and still straight forward. You have the motorcycle. Pioneers trying to repair up the motorcycle and get number grenadiers. And Fortunes does inside the bunker, making a machine gun bunker. So there's going to be another machine gun upgrade. So it's going to be a double machine gun bunker.
We are losing ground. The Yankees are grabbing our territory.
Over here, we do have the Grenadiers backing on off. Looks like a landmine detonation was there. Oh nope, that's off a power shoot.
Our forward supply lines are broken.
There's mortar behind the train. That's a good spot for the mortar. Pretty nice line sight blocker. It's a permanent line sight blocker because it can't be destroyed. And the MP4 squad does find it, overrun it. Greyhound firing away.
Veterancy gained.
Crack cocaine tanks now available. Light vehicles at least.
If you're afraid, you'll die. Yeah! We captured it!
Heard a landmine detonation over here. Does find a rifleman.
We're losing a sector.
War from barrage.
Attacking from our OPs.
Looks like roll some miss there.
They are attacking secure territory of the fatherland. We are losing territory.
It's got a bit of smoke there being put for the US player. Very nice. Taking a bit of fire from the Stug and the MG. Bit of bounce there on the Panther.
Cowards. Be under attack.
These heroes do fall back there.
Attention.
And 10 now advancing.
Advancing.
Factor 8 firing away. Factor 3. Stug, proceeding to bounce there. Another bounce there. Panther backing off. Does get some good pins there in the M10. M10 started going down. Damage quick there on the Stug. And the other M10 does go down.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Grenadiers push forward. Got another war from barrage raining on in.
Supply lines are broken.
And looks like the Stug went down. M10's pushed the way forward. Grenadiers take a bit of damage there.
Gunfire! Both grenadiers hold steady!
But the Grenadiers get to the VP. Grenadier does fall back there.
The Americans are capturing a sector.
War from barrage raining on in. Grenadiers firing some shots there. M10's getting some hits on the Grenadiers, forcing back at least. We do now have another war from barrage raining on in. Splashes some of these rifle squads pretty nicely. The US players now at 65 tickets, the American players at 131.
Americans are seizing territory from us.
And to take some hits there. Do have now the M42 can be picked on off. These M10s appear to be vetted.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Our squad getting suppressed by the motorcycle. Or by the MG42. Blah. Wolf half tracks forward, M10 in tow. Starting to destroy some carcasses here. And it looks like the MP40 Volkswagen is to fall back. Wolf from barrage raiding on in. Making some good hits over here. Let's take the bomb there on the Panther. Looks like I got a bit of damage over here. MP40 squads. There goes the full Panther. MP40 squad and 10 Grenadiers advance way forward. The US player doesn't have too many VPs remaining, so just need a small amount of VPs, and the Vermont player has one.
Supply lines are broken. We have definitely cut off from supply.
The guys pushing forward, there's good crushes there. Got the Vet 3 Tiger Tank now engaging. One of them tends to go out of control. Another one does go out of control there. Good hits there on these other remaining M10s. Pack 38 not advancing. Panther as well. Orphan Barrage raining on in.
They're losing territory.
Bit artillery raiding in back here. Looks like he does miss the war from half tracks. Right now the Vermont player has this amount of force in the field.
These are the placements on the caca.
US forces does not have the manpower for the off-map combat group, but has as a population cap either way. MP4 squad or Grenadier squad does force back the engineers.
Our supply lines are being threatened.
Folks can use the catch from that sector there. Does receive a sniper shot there from the US sniper. Vegetancy 3, he had 29 kills. Got Warframe Barrage rating on in.
The enemy is down to 300 points. We're losing ground out there.
Good hits there on these Volkswagens, does force them back. Tiger Tank does get a nice wipe there on that rifleman. Tiger Tank does receive M1 gun bounce, rolls a miss there. Another M2 barrage, this time on top of the Tiger Tank. It's directed down the Knight's crossholders.
Objective secure. Not defended.
Germans are pounding our base.
Right now the US player does have good field control. You have the Iraq squad heading to the mission sector now. Warframe Barrage running on in. Greyhound received direct hit there. Warframe Barrages gets a good hit. Knocks up the other AT guns low. M10s push forward. But now the US player does have a couple M10s. You have Blitzkrieg active there. Takes great shots there on these M10s. Does knock out one of the Pack 38s. M10 there does go down. Tiger Tank fire away, gets a good hits on that rifleman.
Taking rifle fire!
Good shots there, forcing back those riflemen. Looks like it's not receiving repairs as well. But some mortar shots around it. Does roll up some misses there. Probably both these guys from off-map combat group.
Infantry squad lost.
Does lose that AT gun entirely. Tiger Tank push right forward, gets good damage there.
Our front lines
Warframe
are
Barrage raining on in. Both Grenadiers capture the point while the nice crossholders is advancing. Got a bit of barrage down south. Got the M1 AT guns going to get overran by that nice crossholders. Target tank takes some hits there, backing on off now.
The Huns are
Got a
taking our
nice
territory.
crossroads hiding in this corner here.
I got a bad feeling about this dog.
Looks like we're keeping distance away from these riflemen. Right now the US sniper is currently located right there. And before the squad engaging the rifle squad,
Taking fire!
here comes more from barrage.
Taking automatic fire!
The enemy is after our victory point.
I've seen enough killing
Rifle
to
squad
last me
needs some
10
reinforcements. Only 4 out of 6 models there. Sniper does find a shot on one of these guys. The Wehrmacht sniper, I'm not sure where he's at the moment. See, at one point I lost the Wehrmacht sniper.
We're losing a sector.
Over here we do now the Volksgrenadiers straight forward. Maze take out the mortar, but I can bar our squads there, so taking out the mortar won't be a super important effect.
Children, we must
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from
Warfare barrage raining over here does largely miss the rifleman.
Forward base.
Got a decent amount of smoke over there.
get them to feel you. One's a battle.
More smoke raining on in.
They're losing territory. Supply lines are broken.
Good use of smoke there. Also like seeing smoke. Alpha parachute raining on in top of the machine gun bunker. Black Panther also infected 3 now advancing. Harsh focus down the guy that's decapitating the VP. Grenades been thrown. Good frag grenade there by the Grenadiers. Does have access to infiltrate or the assault grenades. Both our squads now flying back. Our squad backing on off even further. Do have now the AT guns rotating around. We've got the M10 here. In the corner, got another off-back combat group. Got an M10, a rifle squad, and AT gun. That's pretty good off-back combat group. Another mortar. That's the least useful thing there. .30 cal firing against the motorcycle. Motorcycle backing on off now.
Motorcycle lost.
Motorcycle does go down. Wasn't the same motorcycle earlier in game? Perhaps, actually. You're now the M10 gains some good receiving some bounce there. Tiger tank now retaliating. Tiger tank takes out the M10.
We have 200 points.
Warfare barrage running on in. Good hit to there. Let's get a pin down the Tiger tank. And a bounce there. Sorry about that. You may hear my drink cracked there. Do now have the Volksgrenadiers and Red Grenadiers before. Knights got the Flag Hunter also in here, full health. The Rifle Squad does take a bit of damage there. Grenadiers does take a snipe shot there. MP40 squad pursuing those units up there. Next crossroads capture that sector there. Grenadiers take out that point. Sniper does get some good shots there. We do have... Sorry about that. I tried not to have him crack like that, but... That's sort of like that in a nutshell. My apologies. Do now the MP40 squad backing on off inside the garrison. Yeah, that was right next to the microphone. Rifle squad backs on off. We do have this guy and here being captured on up. He doesn't have decent amount of munitions stored on up. He can go for another manpower blitz. Maybe just trying to save up. He has population cap, so don't really need to bring the manpower blitz. So he may just want to keep his missions high for the Blitzkrieg. For now. Machine gun bunker now established here again. M1 gun does a good shot there on the Oswin. Some good hits there. War from half tracks, firing away on top of the AT gun looks like. Decreased one of them. May destroy the gun entirely, but probably not. Yeah, right now I'm drinking a lot of fluids because once I get off work, I just sort of get hit by a wave of exhaustion, which is a combination of me just having insomnia and not having any decent sleep for the past... How long has it been? 2 years? 3 years? Now the target tank push way forward. Click out firing away. Grenadiers advancing. Good there on the rifleman. Next crossroads using some fire there. Target tank firing away. Got the Oswin fully healed on up. Push way forward. Now the Vampire is pretty high in manpower, so he's basically a pop cap. US player right now is at pop cap as well, but he is screwing bottom barrel for manpower and a bit of low munition as well. And has plenty of fuel from this game and for the next. Oops, not fog of war. The Verilog player, of course, has a good reserve of munitions. Manpower is not too terribly great. That's one reason why he's not going for manpower blitz. Even though you do get net profit by spamming it out, I can understand trying not to go for it, and perhaps keep an eye on Blitzkrieg, because Blitzkrieg is a good ability. Maybe he can spam pop it out when he has 275 munitions in total. And one AT gun sitting on up here. Gives good pen there onto Oswin. Pack 30 firing against the M10. Nope. Oh, the Penn's House was being fired. Pack 38 doing okay at the moment. Just get sniped there. Volksgrenadier is going to try to pick up the Pack 38. And the mortar may got decent hit there. Does not appear to be. M1 T-gun does get a shot there on the Tiger tank. Sticky bomb is going to connect with the Tiger tank. The number of rifle squads here. I see a really deadly shot in the near future by the Tiger tank, but does not. Rifle squads just going for mass sticky bombs now. Got a bit of repairs there. Nice crossholders. May want to throw some stun grenades there to stun this formation. Trying to capture Pack 38 there. Rifle squad just get back to C3. Nice crossholders do fall back. Pack 38 rolls down there. Another stick bomb down the rifleman or onto the Tiger tank. Grenadiers may want to push forward, throw a stick bomb. MP4 is pushed forward. Tiger tank takes quite a bit of use. He has activated the manpower blitz. Warframe half-track firing away. Oh. Does hit one of the AT guns, decrewing it. Destroys one of the AT guns as well. Did that AT gun duplicate? Sometimes there's an error glitch where they duplicate. By the way, one was destroyed. I'm pretty sure that was already there. This other one's probably get destroyed as well. Pack 38 or a bit of damage onto this cost one. MP4 got a 30 cal from the alternate combat group, which could have been a good idea to just have him throw it up here to pick that VP. I think that would have been the best spot for it. Just throw it in a defensive location, make sure that your flank is just secure. Right now, the US player does a catch in favor. The Veteran player is counting down tickets. They're getting both pretty low. Before the squad does fall back, Knight's crossroad is straight forward. The Tiger Tank now advancing. Does find the MG bunker, but got smoke mortars. Bit of war from barrage raining on it. Bit of damage on the Tiger Tank. Grenadiers now advancing.
Victory reserve stand at 100 points and counting.
Great mortar hit there. Got triple capture against the Axis player. That's not good. He's starting to stabilize it now. That smoke mortar has just been very, very effective. Bunker not complete. Repair bunker. No, machine gun bunker. Is that a misclick? That doesn't seem like a good spot for machine gun bunker. Tiger Tank 34. Got work from barrage running in. Maybe trying to hit one of these AT guns.
I don't know if I can hold it.
Looks like hitting this one. This AT gun does get destroyed. I don't know. It looks like one more from half-track rained over here. Another one, maybe two over here. I have no idea exactly where he's targeting because those things have such a large scatter. MP40 squad straight forward. Rolls they missed there.
Pay attention.
Sniper backing off. Does have 67 kills. That sniper's been very, very useful. Good shot there in the M10.
Territory captured.
Nice crossroad is firing legacies for Rifleman. Rock Squad just trying forward. He's trying to play the BP game, which is not a bad idea. But I remember last time I checked, the US player had less manpower to work with. Warframe barrage running on in. Sink bomb does connect onto the Tiger Tank. Damage engine crit. Possibly. It's hard to say since I cannot bring up the post-game menu. Volkswagens do fall back.
Allies are down to
M10
50
goes
points.
down. If you look at the US players' rifleman squads, one has 25 kills, one has 14. 70 kills, so yeah, your comment about it having half the kills this game actually more and more likely. But of course, I cannot pull up the stat menu of the game. That's simply not capability as a caster. Something they fix in computers too, but it can't be done in computers 1. Osman backs him off, but it damages on the rifleman. He's not damaged there, does not destroy the AT gun. Engineer does go down there, but now the US player's down with 26 tickets, the X player's on 83. Machine gun bunker does go down. So it's a back of machine gun bunker. Good shot there. They now got a double capture in favor of the US player. Soon to be triple capture and full squad trying to stop him though.
Operation posts report we are losing a sector.
Oh. Thank you for the YouTube subscription. Welcome to the channel. Whoever you may be, because I have no notification windows of who recently subscribed. Another M10 now pulled in the field. VP has been captured. Giving the X player the capture advantage. Single capture, but with 24 tickets remaining. That doesn't give the US player too much time to work with.
Ready to get this done.
Sniper pusher forward. Do you have a drop bar? US sniper. He may be well vetted, well seasoned. Lightly salted, but of course he will have to versus the Knights Crossholders. Our squad decapturing the VP there does fall back. Possibly. I just realized something. I was not paying attention. Oh, was the Panzer squad took out the M2? I have been a little bit brain dead this game. It's my post-work having trouble staying awake moment. It's haven't got my second win in just yet. So I didn't see that M2 going down. Had been some Panzerstreks. Quite honestly, some Panzerstreks wouldn't be half bad. Not Panzerstreks, M2s wouldn't be half bad. Austin does go down. Got another Blitzkrieg active. Another Warframe Barrage draining on in. Now neutral capture. The US squad had the capture in its favor. Infantry forward, more Warframe Barrages there. Grand Davis takes some hits. This Blitzkrieg could isolate and win the game for the Wehrmacht player. Got the engineers trying to decapture it. Now just a Minesweeper does dodge that sniper shot there. Destroyed engine crit. Sniper hit there. Possibly. It looks like it got the Wehrmacht player now got the capture in his favor. US player right now has 21 population in the field, so not too much. He can get reinforcements, dogpile him single point, and then maybe try to fold off a combat group. At this one time, he has to save us some manpower for off that combat group. That's the only thing that's quick enough to get him a decent sized army. Warframe Barrage running on in, one guy remaining. He's going to tag him off. He's going to be captured, so he has stabilized for a moment. He mostly just decides to cast him GG. And yep, looks like that's going to be the end of the game. I think the US player's going to back off in a moment. Yep, they're just chatting. He's AFK. Effective. Let's see, he's chatting, not necessarily AFK, just inactive. But either way, that is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. If I do get started next replay, I do need to use the restroom. Please give me a moment. My apologies, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, I think I woke up a little bit. Just did with him, so let's just find a different game, or different players. Let's do this one. Has Pan's Elite, so it also spices up a little bit. Or at least a bit of salt and pepper. Oh, a lot of salt. This game has a lot of salty tears in it. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Cup Heroes 1 replay. On the bottom right side is the Pan's Elite forces who got dropped. My mind sort of dropped there a moment. On top left side is the US forces who got juice. What type of juice? Grape juice, orange juice, apple juice, steroids. Do they still call taking steroids getting juiced?
Secured the objective.
No idea. We do have, looks like it appears to be a triple engineer opener. Double Kettengrad. Do we see doctrine selected? No, we do not. Got some Panzergrenadiers, of course. This map is a little bit wide, but also narrow, so this is not a half bad map for M2s, though putting M2s along this ridgeline means it can also be sieged down through this ridgeline. I also love how sometimes the map is just always a little bit outdated, because you can see, like, oh, look, there's a forest line there. No, there's not. That's no forest line there. You can still see that as well, like, if you ever zoom in the map, the British HQ, of course, doesn't act, even though there's no HQ building, there's still a HQ symbol on the map, because the map is just ever so slightly outdated. Either way, we do have some Panzergrenadiers, of course, pushing the way forward. We upgraded with G43s. We have another Panzergrenadier on the field. We do have a rifle or barracks deployed in the field. Probably going for a rifleman. Looks like it is another quadruple engineer game opener. Is this some sort of new meta that's popped up with quadruple engineers? Double Kettengrad is more or less a similar counterpart as well. Second game in the road where I see quadruple engineers.
Ready to respond. Contact! Numbers unknown! Engaging!
The damage there on to the engineers. Come just pursue him to the ends of the earth. There's a Jeep there. Just 4 engineers, not 5. But yeah, I'm not sure. Probably just trying to get some good capture pressure. But against Panzer Elite, Panzergrenadiers are just inherently better than engineers at
The enemy is
combat.
attacking a
So
petrol depot.
interesting going for that many engineers. Jeep is also good versus Kettengrad, but it's pretty vulnerable to G43s. Bit of damage there onto the Kettengrad, getting some great pens of the Jeep. It does get distracted there, and got the Panzergrenadiers. He decided to fall back away from those Panzergrenadiers immediately, just trying to stay healthy.
Objective captured.
Ready to roll out.
Squad has secured the victory point.
Vehicle ready.
Kettengrad now getting repaired on up. Engineers now engaging the Kettengrad over here, just getting a bit of a drive-by.
Enemy are attacking our petrol depot.
Well, that was some weird audio bugs. Unless I'm going crazy. We do have a set of engineers a little bit idle there. Jeep could receive a little repairs. They just have to buff out some scratches. Touch the paint job, and that's all that's needed to be done.
Squad is gathered and ready. Ready to respond.
Engineers push forward.
Get not ready. We are shutting in the fire.
Jeep now advance way forward. Do you have the Panzergrenadiers advancing down south?
Achtung. The enemy is impacting. Kampfgruppe victory point. Ready for mission order.
Panzergrenadiers do fall back there. Just getting knocked around by the Jeep primarily. These engineers capturing up the VP now, so as the squad's captured the mid sector.
Must defend the enemy's
Got a decent number of Panzergrenadiers over here. Got a flamethrower here. Rifle squad also supporting the flamethrower squad. Pins down the flame engineers with the G43 ability. Rifle squad takes a bit of damage there. Can knock around the rifle squad a little bit more. Fresh rifle squad advancing. This rifle squad needs to fall back, but good chance he gets wiped out. Very good chance. Flame engineers need to fall back. They get wiped out. And these defense grenadiers are still pretty healthy and force back the riflemen. Jeep pushes way forward. Grenadiers push way forward. May get a bit of fire onto this Jeep. No pins though.
Fuel depot secured.
Engineers heading down south. He does one's upgraded flamethrower. This munition sector is not catching on up. Oh, we got a bit of wire there. Looks like he's just going to try to lock down the flank. And Pentagoners push forward. Gets nice pens there on the Jeep. Another G43 squad there. G43s are very good versus the Jeep.
Victory point secure. No enemy contact. Capture order successfully completed.
Jeep's backs on off. May get a bit of repairs from engineers. Rifle squad, two of them here. Jeep trying to knock around, corral the Panzer Grenadiers. And looks like both of them decides to fall back there. And fresh flamethrower now pulling a field. I'm pretty sure he wasn't upgraded a minute ago. Kenigrad here, see a bit of fire, literally. And since he's on water, he's having slow acceleration. Kenigrad has gone down. Best to use a Bergantiga to get that recovered. Pentagon is pushed pretty far over here. It has captured off some of the cut-off sectors. Flamethrower firing away. Pentagon squad does fall back.
The Americans are capturing a sector.
Is complete. Nicholas, dress up for move. G43 secured.
Jeep knocking down the Panzer Grenadiers. Forced retreat there. Very nice. Kenigrad decapturing the fuel sector now. You have now the rifle squad pushing through the mission sector there, and the fuel sector being decaptured as well. Rifle squad heading down south. We've got the defense grenadiers before, get a bit of damage there onto the riflemen. Jeep advance by 4, gets a little bit of burst there onto the Kenigrad as we got the G43 squad push forward. Transport command deployed in the field, going for a 2-2 now as well. We probably won't see a short barrel transport, but I think we just saw a full wipe over here. Maybe not. I saw one of the dots may have been just moved over here. Yep, that's what I'm seeing. Or lack of seeing. I see one dot here when there's two rifle squads there.
Ammunition stores are under attack.
Jeep moving around. We do have this Kenigrad here. No doctrine selected just yet. We've not seen either doctrine from either player. I have a strong feeling we're going to see infantry by the US player. But we could go for any of them, honestly. Bit of fire there on that rifleman. And now we got the other Pentagon push way forward as well.
Squad ready for orders.
Kenigrad having trouble traversing the shallows. Kaliningrad receiving a bit of burst there.
Enemy fire!
He doesn't try to attack unreasonably. I suppose both. I'm pretty sure you're referring to the Japan's lead player. I think so, yeah. The US player has, of course, been contained quite well across the river there, so he's having trouble breaking on out, but the US player has maintaining great field control on the right side. Got some panzer grenadiers straight forward. Oh! They found the landmine. Light ATF track now deployed in the field. I guess he really hates that Jeep there. Seeing the ATF track, he can perhaps not immediately go for, say, a Greyhound. He's going straight for a tank depot. May see a Sherman tank.
Under fire!
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Panzer grenadiers receive a bit of damage there.
The fuel depot is in our possession. Awaiting instructions.
Flame engineers.
Contact. Rounds are penetrating.
I guess I was swept. Yep, there's a Kaliningrad nearby that may have been destroyed by the 2-2. Where did the flame engineers go? The flame engineers went to the corner.
Grenadiers, now you will capture with the utmost speed. The enemy is
Field
attempting
craft
to seize
now
a fuel
deployed
point
or
from us.
researched. 2-2 fall or force back the flame engineers, and the Kaliningrad's decapitating the VP. We do now have something being deployed on the field. It may be just an M10 and or Hellcat. I think maybe a little bit too early for a Sherman tank. The US player's been having a little less field control. So I think it's a M10 and or Hellcat. Either a good possibility. It is a Hellcat.
Kampfgruppe Company has reported in and is ready to be deployed.
STG squad there, but he took a bit too much damage already, so he needs to fall back. Make it fully wiped there. Got pretty close, but maybe a good idea to go over the logistics company and get some 4-man squad upgrades going for STGs. 4-man squad upgrades are always very nice. Increasing your health by 33% is always quite nice, and generally increasing your damage by 33% as well. M10 does take out the Greyhound. Not Greyhound, 2-2. What am I thinking? Nothing much. Destroyed engine right there on the Hellcat. Light ATF track's going to have trouble dealing with the rest of the Hellcat. Does get out of range. And engineers nearby, and that should get repaired up no problem. Stop moving. That's a lot of engineers. Engineers here. And now it's fully repaired. A light ATF track backing on off. Hellcat advancing. Of course, have to cross the shallows. Panzer grenadiers with the Panzer track. Having trouble as well. Does get a decent shot there. STG squad here as well. But if I remember correctly as well, water does reduce damage received from flamethrowers. At least that's what it was in Company Heroes 2.
Kampfgruppe Leer has proven its superiority once again.
Good damage there onto the Kaliningrad. Mostly has gone down. Best use of Berkentiga to get that recovered.
We are losing territory.
Light ATF track course getting much needed repairs. Do now have the upgraded Panzer Command and the upgraded Martyr, so I think he's going straight for the Panthers. We do have the Panther truck upgrade, which means he just needs a little bit of extra fuel to get the Panther upgrade. The problem is his manpower is the biggest problem right now. Going for more barbed wire. The ATF track showed that barbed wire who's boss.
Ready, sir.
Couple Pantreks now here.
Our support command abilities have been upgraded.
There's a Panther activation. Of course, a little bit of manpower. Looks like Jeep may have took a hit there. Yep.
One of our sectors has been cut off.
Doctrine? We have not seen the Wehrmacht, don't think we've seen either of their doctrines. So, 3 command points. The US player has gone for armor, has extra field repair. So the US player has select doctrine. I don't think the Panzer League player has, and he's lost his Captain Grad, so cannot view them. If he deploys on Burgertiga and recover one, then we'll see if he selected a doctrine at will. But looks like he is going for, the Panzer League player is going for the Panther doctrine, which is not doctrine. But for most players, it feels like it is. I think people over-rely on Panthers too much in Cup Heroes 1.
We're done building here.
They're good, but not perfect.
Jeep here.
Also gets pretty stale just seeing Panthers all the time, honestly.
Repairs complete.
The US player is deploying out a supply yard upgrade. And a M180 gun. M180 gun makes good sense.
57 crew ready for
Taking fire!
Landmine being
Front
built.
lines are collapsing.
We're back in full fighting strength.
57 mil at your
Construction
service.
detail. Our work is done here.
Time to get out there and fight.
Put your
Got some rifle squads there. One landmine here. If the Panthers get too aggressive, that could be very useful. Support weapons center deployed in the field. He may be eyeing for a sniper. Mortar's not going to be too particularly useful. And MGs and Cup Heroes 1 are always a little bit more situational. At least the 30 cal. It feels like it's never great. It feels just barely adequate sometimes. The N1917. Now the STG squad closing on in onto the rifleman. And does force back the Panzer Grenadier. Flamethrower squad advancing. Light TF track firing away.
They're firing on our position!
Ready to go on the hunt.
Medic down. Looks like the US player has got a medic station out somewhere. There it is. There's the Panthers now deployed on the field. 2 big cats. There's of course only one fast cat
Hellcat here.
and sneaky cat.
Infantry with AT here.
Pantreks way forward. Rifle squad's advancing. Panther or Hellcat does need fallback. He's actually upgraded the Pinto mount.
57 crew ready for orders.
M180 gun for good. Does take that one out. Does find a landmine there with a Panther. M180 guns advancing. Another
Composition
Panther's
B is in.
rotating around.
Troops can now
Sticky bombs now available, which the rifle squad's get him the great pair of sticky bombs, as will be crushed underneath his treads. Hellcat needs to fall back, get some repairs. One sticky bomb there. Main gun short quick there.
Rifle squad has contact!
Just damage on that second one. And one 80 gun over here needs to be attacked to move up the hill. Hellcat will go down, or gets another crit onto it,
Our
and now
forces
goes
are taking
down.
Casualties.
Rock squad, taking out that STG squad, can skip damage there. This Panther gets fully mobilized. You can leave that alone for now. You want to focus on this one. M180 gun now advancing up the hill.
Rifle
spending more munitions to take out the Panther. Destroyed engine crate there, so now it's even more crippled. Was the waist down, now it's from the neck down. Main gun destroyed. Yeah, that thing is toast. And on fire.
Enemy unit down.
Takes that one out. Looks like the AT gun struck a Panzer Grenadier. And everything's falling back there. Maybe wipe on that wounded squad. Let's see if he retargets to him. Oh. Howdy. Thank you for the raid, Nubber Capital with 3. Welcome to the stream. Rifle squads do all fall back. They're quite wounded. Engineers do take a bit of panic structure shots there. The AT gun's currently veteran C2. Thanks for killing the Panther. You've got a tide of Panzer Grenadiers heading across the bridge. Howdy. Flame Engineers push right forward. The US player likes the sauerkraut extra crispy, but it does use suppressive fire on one of these guys. Hensley player may be low on munitions. No, he has plenty. Does force back the other one with the good old-fashioned way. Bullets. Other Panther is currently healed, slightly overhealed, probably by 1 health. Rifle squads advancing, probably trying to get some sticky bombs there.
Attention, the enemy advances.
And one sticky bomb will connect. May or may not get engine crit. Does get the engine crit there and get +1 defense. Does throw some of these guys into the treads of the Panther, getting the unit crushed. AT gun firing away from the high ground. It is touches 2, make it a little bit more liable taking out, but decides just to back off from it. STG squad here getting immolated. Yes, I do like casting. Sorry, I just now saw your comment.
The enemy has moved
I cast
against
many
one of Germany's
games.
victory points.
Right now I'm casting Couple Heroes 1, 2, Age of Empires 4, Mythology, and Advanced Wars by Web and Days of Ruin.
Infantry section ready.
If you'd like to see my replays, I have the link to my YouTube channels in the Twitch, my Twitch profile. Co-cast Phoenix mod games? Possibly. I'm not familiar with Phoenix mod. Is that Compy Heroes 1? That sounds like Compy Heroes. I'm assuming we're talking about Compy Heroes 1. I don't know why my mind first went to Phoenix Point, which is a entirely different game.
Send over.
Rifle squad from the left side.
We are losing
Flame
a sector.
engineers, the capturing of the VP.
Ready to respond. Target destroyed.
Looks like he does find the landmine. Just go ahead and send me a DM. Maybe we'll try coordinated time.
Ammunition
Ah,
stored.
elite mod, so like Dawn of War 2 elite mod. Got it. I do know I have my own Couple of Heroes 2 mod, but I don't think anybody replays it. Another landmine there. Sniper, the Panther will not find it. Mortar half track firing away, but I think it's going to
The
be
enemy
broad
is
to
attempting
nothing.
to seize a field point from us.
Really wants that rifle squad dead. And I don't think the Pansley player has like a doctrine yet. He lost his Kettengrad, so can't view it. 6 command points seem accurate for this moment in time amount of VPs he should have available. His opponent has roughly that same amount as well. Actually, a little bit more. I think the Pansley player has selected a doctrinal ability. You have a regular Sherman tank squad in field, very nice. And, oh, and goes for the Pershing side, very nice. Oh yeah, he had the field repair. I'm brain dead at the moment. Good AT gun shot there.
The enemy is down to 300 points. We have a threat to our
Not
victory
surprised this is
point.
an elite mod version for Computers 1. A lot of the old Relic games have a community community mod for balance and all that sort. Flame Engineers heading down south. Get some good hits there. It is efficiency 2 AT gun, and it's getting slowed down not only by the engine being not great, but also the water, the shallows. But is he gonna be in vision? Looks like he will escape away. Pershing not yet deployed on the field. Needs some more
Unit down.
manpower. Has enough population space. The Elite mod has a player base of 3, so not too significantly populous. As long as the replays are good, I don't really care how many people play it. Good games are good games. Transmitter is firing away, getting some decent damage there. As these guys do fall on back. Looks like we got another pair of Panthers spawning in the field, so we've got 3 of the big cats. And no Hellcats, just 1 Sherman, 2 AT guns. This one's a fresh one. Oh yeah, this is the one that killed off an infantry unit with his first shot, somehow. Panthers charge away forward. Of course, this AT gun could get a good flank if it pushes this way, but it'll be a bit exposed, no escort. Barracks taking some fire. Translate player does have these reserved missions. Grenadiers falling back. Sticky bomb does connect on 1. Damage crit there, bounced as well. Barracks has gone down. Minor loss at this one time. As long as he doesn't lose rifle squads, he'll be just fine. Another landmine established there. US sniper advancing, 2 kills. Does find the landmine, took minimal damage from it. Grenadiers do get wiped on out. Got some AT gun shots there, bounces. And looks like maybe throwing some of these units into the treads. I see a lot of dead riflemen. Sticky bomb there. Double sticky bomb. Gets fully mobilized. Cheap AT gun there. Sherman tank way back up here, full health. So he's gone before Luftwaffe ground forces, brings in some butterfly bombs. Looks like where I thought he's like a doctrine, looks like he did not, because of course the first 2 abilities is a unit, and thus is exposed down here. Main gun try to pick down the Panther. And the Panther does go down. Versus the 2 AT gun do now have the Pershing for it. Wipes out that Panther Grenadier, takes out the sniper. Another Panther Grenadier may go down, but looks like it will not.
Strafing runs can now be requisitioned by our troops.
And we've got a number of butterfly bombs that were floated on in.
Ready to pass on orders.
Sherman and Pershing heading down south.
Orders coming. Form up. Panther ready to break through. Welcome to our ships.
And 1 AT gun here, set on up to overlook the cliff face. Engineers heading up along the flank.
Heavy Panther ready.
Another Panther deploy or push away forward or reposition. This is the one that lost his buddy over here.
Americans are seizing territory from us.
Panther heading up the hill. Do we see landmines around? I hear some butterfly bombs being detonated. Don't know if the US player has any minesweepers. Generally, we don't see minesweepers spotted by Panzer Elite because most times the Panzer Elite does not have access to landmines. You know, 2 of the doctrines allow access to landmines. Though then again, there's always missions have to deploy out Panzer Elite landmines, but of course nobody ever deploys out that thing. Do we see a lot of missions available for the Henschels? They just 129 B3s. Sherm tank and Pershing. And the Vet 2 AT gun, or a Vet 2 AT gun. Both the AT guns are Vet 2, aren't they? Yep.
The enemy has 300 points.
Our squad advance across the bridge. Panther rolls a miss, and the Rock squad does fall back.
We are losing a sector. Attention, the enemy advances.
You have a squad of Fallschirmjägers there. Jeep falls on back. Good panzer truck shot there. Another panzer truck straight forward. Jeep does go down. Sticky bomb onto the Panther. And got an incendiary grenade, or that's the anti-structure grenade by the Fallschirmjägers. They do fall back. Possibly they get wiped on out. 5 squads do not wipe out that Fallschirmjäger. STG squad close on distance. Still does not have the 4-man squad for them.
We are losing ground.
Nor even the structure for it. Sherman and Pershing straight forward. Get some hits there.
I can feel it.
Good hits there onto the Flak Irving.
Down. Maybe in the perimeter. Our base is under attack.
Of course, there'll be a bit of
We are
time before we
losing
can do annihilation. We do have the Panther back here. This Panther getting repaired and up, so both Panthers can just come for a nice little flank. Taking out more of the Flak Irvings. Over here, we've got the infantry advancing. Rifle squads may try to get some sticky bombs over here. The US player right now has enough munitions for field repair, which means it's plenty for sticky bombs, like those 2.
Supply
Gets the
lines
engine
broken.
correct.
We have territory out of supply.
Not responding to all that. As grenadiers do fall back. Panther advancing, and the rifle squads advancing, trying to get some sticky bombs here. Probably more sticky bombs. He has 100 munitions. And now that the Henschel's being brought on in, gets a hit there on the Pershing. He makes me fall back. The Henschel's in the region. Panther now has a pretty good angle on the Pershing. Pershing's taking severe damage. The Henschels could knock it out next strafe.
Observation post.
Bolsheviks can
report
fire
we are losing a
Panzerfaust
sector.
off, right? Looks like he will not. Get some good hits there on the Sherman. Pershing gets a short engine crit there. Bounce on the Pershing. Some good crushes there.
Forces are taking casualties.
Main gun short crit there, so the Pershing's done
Supply
for.
lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Decent amount of points captured up over there. This Panther is fully mobilized. Spending all his missions on these sticky bombs. The short engine crit there, so very crippled.
I got a bad feeling about this, son.
Rifle squad's backed off a little bit. He is just out of munitions to throw at his opponent. Somewhat literally with that comment. Anti-gun way back there. He does get a fresh Pershing on the field.
We're Losing
And
strategic sector.
killing off that Panther that's Specialty 1 could get the Pershing Specialty 1 himself. And getting more and more Specialty on the Pershing is very nice. Getting his repairs now. Still immobilized. Does take a hit there. Splashes the Panzer Grenadiers.
Casualties being reported.
Looks like the US players doing some squads over here. Pershing getting distracted. Butterfly bombs still in the region. May see some munitions being thrown at the Pershing as well. Or not Pershing at the Panther. Does.
Enemy unit down.
Good hits there. I think the Volkswagen went down there. Panzer needs to fall back. M1 AT gun claims kill. Probably getting Specialty 3. It did. Pershing has some health to work with. If for the support of a Vet 3 AT gun, he should be fine. The AT gun's not rotating fast enough. Pershing is rotating slow. Gets a good pen there and a good pen there. See the bounce there. And looks like the Panther will skip on out of there, and there's no landmines on that path.
AT squad under fire!
Private squad does get severely wounded.
Stay by me and I'll keep you alive.
That two-man squad sticking around does fall back there.
Rifles in trouble.
The other two-man squad's also sticking around. Panzer Grenadiers do fall back. Panther will skip on out of there. Landmines have already been detonated. Pershing needs some repairs. The US player has triple flame engineers.
Operations.
Has extra Calliope now. Spent all his manpower on reinforcing. Another engineer. Probably should be upgraded with mine super since the chance of butterfly bombs are, well, still in the field and more likely to follow. Butterfly bombs is a very good ability.
Our enemies will cower as the Wirbelwind Flakpanzer is now available for deployment.
Verbalwind's now available. Just needs a little bit more command points and get out the Flak 88, which he'll probably not deploy in the field. Another pair of Panthers now in the field.
Germany cannot be seen to drop below 200 points.
Flying engineers advance the way forward.
We are losing ground.
Pershing advancing, not fully repaired, though has received quite a bit of battle scars. Recall this no, I'm not going to say that joke.
The enemy is seizing our territory. Count Belair.
Good damage there.
Battle group has arrived and is now available for deployment.
The location is secured. Victory report ready.
VP has been captured. Right now there's a capture in favor of the
Forward
Hensley
supply
player,
lines are broken.
and no longer. The US player has a slight advantage, but the advantage is small. Pershing not fully repaired just yet. Seekamon does connect to this Panther. Two more Panthers over here.
Losing a sector.
Engine crit there. Where is the Vet 3 AT gun? That thing shall be pretty effective. There it is. No landmines protect this flank though. Pershing's now advancing.
Point captured. Taking fire.
Does see the bounce there. Now got the Henschels being brought up in. Does get a pretty good hit there. Falling on back now. Panthers advancing. Another stick bomb this one. Just only get damage. Right now the US players need to fall back. AT gun facing the wrong direction. Flamethrower immolating the Panzer Grenadiers quite nicely. Pershing does back on off. Rear armor exposed. And Panzer Grenadiers do fall back. Pershing needs repairs. Not enough munitions for field repairs. Going for a double AT gun now.
Our base is under attack.
Ready for order.
M1 AT gun now full in the field. good injury crit there.
57mm.
AT gun set up along this flank. We'll get some good rear armor hits here. Pershing up here. Still nowhere near enough munitions. He's been throwing his munitions with the sticky bombs. AT gun sitting on up. It just needs to be so positioned. Pershing has not rotated his armor. Receive the rear armor hit there. Gets damage into crit onto that one. And Panther scores a kill.
AP, here.
Double efficiency there. And this Panther should go down with C60 on good chance of immobilization. With your armor exposed while at it. That 3AT gun trying to pursue this guy. The Pershing did knock out its engine. This one does go down. Give this AT gun efficiency 2. The last Panther over here is being repaired on up. Does have a 2-2 for fire support. Potion makers do fall back.
AP ready. AP squad under fire.
They're taking one of our points.
Anti-tank, here.
Anti-tank ready.
Oh, looks like some butterfly bombs still being detonated. AT gun received a direct hit there. Destroyed engine crit, so it's really not moving. And the AT gun should be finished off. Does take a direct hit there. The gun itself has received quite a bit of damage. And there it goes, out of control.
Losing ground out there. Enemy unit down.
That's the ticket. You boys are full-blooded warriors.
Athos over here. The US player has some manpower to work with, plenty of fuel to work with. How's the supply yard upgrades? Has both of them at the moment. The other Pensley player has some manpower to work with, some munitions to work with, and plenty of fuel to work with. So maybe a round of butterfly bombs could be quite
Count
handy.
Copelier now has access to Flak 88 artillery pieces.
Black 88s can now be deployed in the field. Don't see them too particularly useful this game.
Men are barely needed. Don't fuck up.
Yep, the Allied infantry is getting quite nice. But AT guns, this AT gun here is severely damaged. He needs an engineer to be tasked to repair it up.
Stores are under attack.
His AT gun is very, very damaged. Probably close to 0 health at the moment. US sniper deployed in the field. And we've got
We're
the
losing a point out there.
potion makers heading towards the VP as well.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
57 mil at your service.
Sniper gets a good shot there on the Panzer Grenadiers.
Engineers, take it easy.
Potion makers push way forward.
Taking small arm fire here.
Losing ground out there. We're down to 200 points.
Flying engineers immolating the Panzer Grenadiers.
Drop fire. Crew.
Got enemy troop movement.
Got hostiles in the compound. Base
Panzer Grenadiers are picking position. Decrewing the AT gun is important. Get rid of that efficiency too.
They're losing a contract.
And he does get
Weapon
decrewed there.
supply.
7 here.
Ready for that.
Got now double US sniper in the field. Or, no, I just clicked on this one here. Good shot
Supply
there.
lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Panzer Grenadier not retreating back just yet. Does retreat on back.
Engineers getting the best pounded.
Dark squads pushing down south.
Fight. Come on, we can
Got the flame engineers as well. Looks like they got pinned down by the G43.
stand to.
We got contact.
Rock squads push forward. Bit of damage there onto the 222.
One
shot.
Sniper moving around, got the flamethrower squad now advancing. Takes good damage there onto the Fallschirmjägers. Now the Panzergrenadier squad may get
Enemy unit down.
does get picked on off by the fresh sniper.
Sniper here.
Flamingers decapturing the VP. The VPs are very similar at this point in time, and they're also both relatively low as well. Both players will have to start really playing the VP game. Got now a Hellcat being employed in the field. The Panzer players probably can go for another pair of Panthers. Has one Panther in the field at the moment.
Ready to respond?
2 Fallschirmjägers, 2 Panzergrenadiers with Panzerschrecks, and 1 Panzergrenadier with a STG.
Spacewagen ready for deployment.
Panzer, we are losing a fuel depot to the enemy.
Munitions target secure. Deploying on target.
Another 2-2 on build queue. Flame Engineers firing away against the Panzergrenadiers.
Supply lines are broken. Territory cut off from supply.
Decent amount of damage there on the Flame Engineers. Looks like it won't get wiped out though. Over on the right side, we do have now the Hellcat way forward. 2-2 does go down there.
We have lost a unit. The enemy is
Couple
attacking
of
in
US snipers here, which may find some butterfly bombs. Does. Actually took almost no damage there. Mortar half track falls on back of the bridge set ablaze. Got also US landmine across the bridge as well. Landmine detonation over here as well. You now have the sticky bomb there. Engine crit onto the Panther. Get some good hits there. Bounce there. And now got another sticky bomb there, which likely can finish off, but it's always a random crit. 2-2 push forward, another sticky bomb there. Good chance it goes down. Does explode this time. You have now the snipers firing away, hitting the Fallschirmjägers. 2 push way forward. Got now the 2-2 blitzing his way forward.
Send your orders.
2-2 now advancing. Good mortar hit there on the rifleman.
Combat ready. Victory target secured. No contact. Ready for orders.
Go ahead.
Fallschirmjägers and Panzergrenadiers push right forward. Got the landmine here. The landmine's no longer there.
Remaining men are ready. Upgrade completed.
And it looks like the Patrick squad does go for 1 level attack veteran C. This is the veteran C 3AT gun here. Howdy. Voice starting to go around a little bit.
Located.
Upgrades complete.
Double
The
US
Americans are
sniper.
capturing a sector.
Do now have another pair of Panthers being poured in the field, so it brings the Panther count up to just 2, because he lost that third one. Good amount of rifleman squads here, with good amount of veteran C.
German steel. German steel.
Does capture central VP. US player has decent lead.
The enemy advances.
Here's the Vet 3AT gun, who's seeing a lot of battle damage. Fresh Pershing now deployed in the field. If the Vet 3AT gun can soften up the Panther, then the Pershing can finish off. Hopefully the Pershing gets some good veteran C.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Go ahead and send them over to me. You now have the
An enemy unit has fallen to our
Fallschirm
might.
Jaegers falling back.
Morale is dropping as we hit 100 points.
Engineers capturing this fuel sector.
Taking hits! Achtung!
Panther push right forward. Bit damage on the rifleman. Flame engineers getting hit as well.
Enemy unit eradicated.
Sniper firing away. Does get some good hits there onto the Pershing. Pershing's almost down. Got the Pantrack pushing way forward. Panther advances. Looks like Pershing will go down pretty quickly. When the Snipers looks like got crushed there as well. Got double cap from the US player though. Does neutralize one of the points. Thanks. I will take a look after this game because I was thinking about for my last replay tonight to cast a Brit game at least. Well, looks like using the pack abuse bug on the AT gun, which can work to a small degree for the US AT guns, but nothing as significant as the pack abuse bug for the packs. Takes out one of the Panthers. Hellcat does go down. Good hit there. He does have X incendiary grenades, so maybe throw an incendiary grenade there. Incendiary mortar works. Good hit there on the flame engineers. AT gun fully gets destroyed there. Pretty sure the AT gun would have been burnt down, but I guess that's one way to make sure things off. Pantrack squads actually get burned alive in the incendiary mortar. Helicopter 4 does take a pen there. Sniper firing away.
Heavy Panther ready!
Hellcat gets a good pen there. Hellcat's backing on off now.
Our fearless troops have yet
Hellcat
again
does
destroyed
go down to the
enemy's
Panther.
armor.
And this Panther should just try to fall back and get on out of there. Alrighty then. I'll find a different British replay. Got a sniper shot there. Rifle squad and flame engineers push forward. VP has been captured.
Americans are seizing territory from us. Track unit is kaput.
Mortar half track has gone down.
Extended time.
Rifle squad try to get a sticky bomb there. Will get a sticky bomb off, which will probably, I think, get a heavy engine crit. AT gun advancing. Only just a regular destroyed engine. Oh, yeah, destroyed engine crit, so does get the crit I said it was, like them good. Flame engineers do fall back. Rifle squad is going to have trouble. AT gun trying to finish off the Panther. Gets another sticky bomb off there. Capture against the US player. Gets fully mobilized. AT gun rolls a miss.
We are losing a sector.
Gets a bounce there. At 0 health. Rolls a miss there. He's going to realize I need to take that out before it gets
The enemy's
scores
points
a
have fallen to
pen.
100.
Gets a bounce there, so it's at 0 health.
Camp Populaire has proven its
Takes out the
superiority once
AT
again.
gun, and the AT gun does go down. It said the Brit one. I'm just saying it could also send a US one, but I don't. Got it. Oh yeah, sorry, I just saw the other message there. I'm a little bit sidetracked. Hellcat push way forward. Gets a bounce there. Does get the rear armor, so should be able to get the kill. Of course, random crits. I hate how the couple years one crits. If it has 0 health, it should go down. Panther does go down there. Hellcat needs to get on out of there. AT gun is being destroyed. SGG squad push forward. We see a sniper shot there. Triple capture against the US player, rapidly counting down. 2-2 push right forward. Snipers may go down here. Sticky bomb there. Sniper fine. This one's trying to creep away. Does
Enemy
creep
is
away.
weakening even now.
I think the Hellcat went down. 2-2 has gone down. Still triple capture against the US player. Right now, the Panzer player has just infantry remaining. Only 1 Panzer squad. 3 squads of Fallschirm Jaegers.
We're down to 50 points.
Sniper gets a good shot there. Does not decapture this point there. Wasn't paying close enough attention there. US player has triple sniper and now 2
Rifleman
riflemen.
squad, front and center.
Both rifle squads here. He has nothing further than the other 2 VPs, so this is probably going to be game over for the US player. He has a bit of manpower. He needs to go for a Jeep or Greyhound. Get a fast, maybe try to get a capping squad over here.
Take cover.
A light vehicle capping squad.
5 points.
Sniper taking fire!
Yep, stinky bombs
Enemy
can
unit
miss.
down.
They're just incredibly rare.
Army.
It usually goes off in space. Rock squad trying to capture the VP. Got the sniper and engineer advance way forward here. Sniper needs to start, does get a good shot there. He capture the point. Most the US player may stabilize.
Stay by me and I'll keep you alive.
But he did lose on the sniper that was over
Enemy
here.
unit down.
Fortune meters to get wiped on out. The sniper needs to rotate over here, starting the SDG squad. The rifle squad is Version 3, but pretty wounded.
We have the point, and we're damn well gonna keep it.
And the VP has been captured. Flame Engineers going to the regular strategic point now.
Hellcat reporting.
Another Hecking Cat deployed in the field.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Veteran now.
Sniper does a good shot there on the STG squad. Also, there's a
Enemy
lot
unit
of
down.
good snipe shot there. I think Company Heroes 1 needs a bit of consistency issue. That's what's largely fixed in Company Heroes 2.
Army now holds the point.
This point has been captured. The US player can breathe a little bit, but has to make sure both these VPs stay secure. Rock squad, don't think he has access to frag grenades. Maybe one of the times where frag grenades can be useful. The rifle squad is getting some great damage. The Veteran 3 was quite decisive there. Got some butterfly bombs there, which will help deny reinforcements. 2-2 push way forward. This guy's wounded enough. Don't think sticky bombs will save him. And got now Hellcat heading down south. Bolshevik forward spawn there.
Out there.
Hellcat getting ripped apart by those butterfly bombs. They float like a butterfly, they sting like a bee. And rolls a miss on the Fallschirmjägers. Gets the point neutralized. Rolls a miss on the Fallschirmjägers. One thing I like about Company Heroes 2 is prioritize fire.
Enemy unit.
And Hellcat does go down. Butterflies with decisive help taking that out as well. So this point will be captured on up. Down south got the Vet 3 Rock Squad. Vet 1 Fallschirmjägers, who has access to the anti-structure grenade. Fallschirmjägers will hold on to this point quite handily. That's probably going to be game. And I think my call about having him use a Greyhound to capture this point, I think was actually correct. Another Hellcat deployed on the field. I don't think he's going to be able to decapture this point in time. He has 2 tickets or 3 tickets. Now 2 tickets remaining. Yep. And that is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching and on to next replay. Before I get started on next replay, I do need his restroom. Please give me a moment. Let's see now. Let's take a look at the replays that you sent me. Yep, let's see. There's that British game. Download. Hope yours 1 replays. Paste, and there we go. Got that replay downloaded. Bring back up Twitch. Bring up my OBS stream again. There we go. And maximize. And oh, yep, howdy. Welcome to the stream. Luckily you can catch this one. This is probably gonna be my last replay for tonight. Delete this one here. And it was this one here. That's a questionable name of a replay. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Couple Heroes 1 replay. It's on the bottom right side, or just bottom side, as the Wehrmacht forces. We've got Garak. Spawn top left side as the British forces. We've got Calzone Quitado. We do now have the infantry section pushing way forward. It looks like the Wehrmacht player is going for the large number pioneers opener to help rapidly capture the map versus the relatively slow Brits. And looks like he's going straight for this munitions sector there, so this is going to set up here. I don't remember the last time I cast Brits on this map. I think most of the time they try to set up over here, but I can't really remember. But it looks like he's going to try to set up right there, which I can see setting up over here because it gives you more presence towards these two VPs and a lot more higher yield points. But plus 10 munitions is quite nice. Let's see, I called him Mac Hacker because I have the defense doctrine, more Matthew. Yep, that can cause some false flags. Do now the lieutenant deploy on the field, capture that munitions sector as well. Looks like going straight for his munitions. Defeat his very hungry guns. So we probably won't see a Stuart rush. Pioneer's going pretty far out.
Yes, sir.
Pioneers straight forward. Decapturing in the munitions sector can help delay redeployment of the HQ.
Jawohl, Mynheer.
Sometimes I click on the map, it does cream me off the side. I was born in Indiana.
Pioneers here.
We do have now Pioneers straight forward, Lieutenant firing away. Pioneers do get inside this garrison.
You need any construction?
You have more Pioneers push way forward. And got a bit of damage there onto the Lieutenant. Intersection push way forward. Of course, they will easily force back the Pioneers. You now have the HQ command truck. Now redeploying onto that munition sector there. Okay, so he went for this one, but he's just doing that to try to get all these sectors captured up. Soon all these sectors will be supply most munitions, and of course the 1 plus 10 fuel. Howdy. Pioneers push way forward. We've got a forward HQ as well, so it's going for a tier 1 skip into 2 tier 1 units with the forward HQ. I don't know how else to describe that other than that. Pioneer may get wiped on out. They do capture the munition sector. That's going to just be annoying for the British player. He does have the support of the lieutenant nearby, so he can actually sprint around or just walk and jog. Pioneers advancing. Now do have a MG42 on the build queue. Scope Rifle Squad advancing. Pioneers advance the other direction. Fuel sector capturing the fuel point. Or Pioneers kept to the fuel point. Blah. MG42 almost complete. Try and decapture the point, or the, not point, the structure. Gets inside. Pioneers can hop on out, get inside as well to get some extra defensive windows. And here's the thing as well, that I'm not sure it's in Company Heroes 1 in the mod tools, but Company Heroes 2, there's actually a flag you can set to as true, where units that you deploy out as from structures will try to stay in a garrison slot before being exfiltrated. So I was wondering if that was originally meant for Company Heroes 1, but decided not to do that, because that could be quite interesting, where your garrison units just stay inside the garrison, probably because people wanted it so they can just go rally outwards.
We're losing a sector.
Scope Rifle gain some damage on the Pioneers, as well on the Pioneers, but he can always shoot against the Pioneers instead. Scope Rifle Squad does fall back there away from the MG42, and the other intersection, of course, does not have a support of a lieutenant, so he does not know how to jog. Lieutenant is probably mostly there just to bring a whip, get them moving. Now we've got a squad of Volksgrenadiers.
Forward supply lines are broken. One of our sectors has been cut off.
Lieutenant has pulled back.
Too much fire.
Volksgrenadiers engaging the Scope Rifle Squad at pretty close range. Hasn't dropped any models there, while the Volksgrenadiers have. Now the Brit will start dropping models. Volksgrenadiers also keep on dropping.
Sniper. Children, we must move.
Sniper, I wonder if he used to deploy that marksman there. I wasn't paying close enough attention for short-range sniper shot. We do have now another MG42 being pulled in front on the field. Just trying to lock down the map with the MGs. Got the Rifle Grenade Squad, which won't be super great against our retreating Pioneer, but it's just a Pioneer. Wiping out's nothing critical. Right now, there's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a hextuple amount of Pioneers. Now got another squad of Volksgrenadiers been pulled in the field. Very nice. Haven't seen skirmish phase yet, have we? Does use deploy to the marksman there, but he's in radius of the reinforcements. The car decides to do a flip. Even fire there does get suppressed. He can always fire smoke grenades for the Rifle Grenade Squad, which I don't think I've ever seen somebody actually firing smoke grenades with the Rifle Grenadier. Volksgrenadiers push way forward. We do have the Pioneer getting hit by the Scope Rifle Squad. And Pioneers attempted to decapture this mission sector, but you can see the pennant there. This is the one. The sectors got locked down. Next sector is that munition sector. It is a lower yield munition sector, so no, he should not have redeployed it there. He should deploy it on the munitions. It's plus 16 up there. 16's bigger than 5. Oh, he does pack on up, so we got a captain on the field. Captain in this sector there, providing powerful defensive aura. Good suppression there. Captain is advancing. No longer finds aura benefits.
They're losing territory.
Got a mortar hit there.
Attention! The enemy advances.
Scope Rifle Squad firing away. Got Pioneer trying to lay down landmine, but a little bit too visible. Does use deploy as a marksman there. Falls back. Rifle grenades right on in, which does score a kill on that Pioneer. Okay, so maybe rifle grenades are useful against retreating Pioneers, if you get lucky enough. And they're really stacked up there. Probably should avoid stacking up when fighting against rifle grenades. Flame engineers push along the flank. There's actually a windows here, so maybe you should try to sneak around and get inside both these garrisons. A window there and there, start immolating his opponent. No windows on this side, so he'll have to spread out one per one. Ooh, the rifle grenades are still very good. Does get inside the garrison. Does get some great damage there, forces them back. Both these guys are one man, so may want to fall back with them. Avoids those rifle grenades. MG42 pushing forward. Got the captain quite wounded. The captain could be focused down, but sometimes it can be hard to click on him.
We are losing
One nice thing about computers too is you can just right click the decorator to target the squad. Captain got gunned down by the MG42. Good hits there. Oh, we got a Stuart now pulling the field. We do not have any form of AT or proper AT against the Stuart, just Panzerfaust and harsh language. Maybe a landmine here and there. That landmine is not going to be very useful because it's being built well in vision. Another landmine there. And rifle grenade hit that Pioneer. Does not detonate the landmine. Do now the Krieg's barracks there. Emergency Pack 38. Aid station now complete as well. Trying to get some free grenadiers. The landmine detonated.
We're losing territory.
What detonated that landmine? Was it a stray shot from the it must have been the mortar. Don't think it was a rifle grenade, but don't know what exactly hit it. It wasn't paying close enough attention. Did the Stuart miss the building, go through and hit it? No, so the medic triggered it. Oop, looks like the lieutenant does get immolated. Both grenadiers getting hit by that Stuart now, so we've got multiple Stuarts in the field.
Let's attack our forward base.
MG14 start backing on off. I hear a pack. No, I don't hear a pack 38. Pack 38 sitting on up over here. Very nice. Don't think it really matters if it hits the frontal armor or rear armor. The other Stuart is advancing. We do have mortars raining on in. It looks like the mortar place doesn't actually leave craters on the map. It was more to hit that landmine. But it's there. Stuart taking some good damage. Another good shot there. Using the packet abuse bug. Rolls a miss there. And the Stuart does go down.
We are losing ground. Let's attack our forward base.
Got some mortar hits there on the garrison. We got a nice little skylight now. So that should improve the home value, right? All the fatherlands now available.
Where do you want us?
The enemy has 300 points.
Great. Another replacement.
Flamethrower immolating the scope rifle. Oh, got a squad of commandos on the field. The second rarest doctrine in the entire game. To only be outdone by the lack of rural engineers. MG42 firing away, does get some good suppression there. The glider does go down. I don't know how effective the grenade to clear up the structure is. Does not wipe out the MG42. Looks like this MG42 does get overran. Scooper Squad has 4 members, so he can grab himself an MG42. Bunker does see the bounce, which is actually somewhat accurate because hardened fortifications is very resilient. We may see a canister. We will see a passive house. Stewart does not reverse on to the Pack 38. Casualty being obtained, that'll be a free grenadier. He is knocking around one of those models there. There we go. He is now moving forward. Another passive house there. Stewart advances way forward. Looks like a flamethrower squad may have went down. Stewart does go down. Pack 38 gets decrewed. This seems a good spot for a canister to me. It was. And there's some casualties there, so he's going to quickly grab some casualties. But it looks like just those two. Canisters tend to give rather than to create casualties. Landmines have been detonated. German armory now completed. A lot of reinforcements required. He's actually relatively low on manpower. So maybe a Sturg is in order. Commandos advancing. Looks like... I think he was trying to capture Pack 38. Unsuccessful, to say the least. Throws out a Gammon Bomb. Or a frag grenade. Looks like this MG is about to get decrewed. And we've got the scope rifle here. MG does get fully decrewed. And fully wiped out. Good damage here onto the Pioneers. Very nice. Another collider, which crushes the Pack 38. I didn't realize gliders can crush weapons. That's actually pretty funny. Which just crushing it is actually very important. It allows a bit more free reign for the Stewart. I love that play by the commandos, by the glider player, commando player. Cancel shot there, somewhat successful. Commando's falling back. He may lose that guy. Does lose the commando squad. And currently not decapturing the HQ. Did not target past that. Could have got it decaptured.
They're losing territory.
Both grenadiers and early grenadiers pretty forward. Oh, Geschutzwagen's now pulling the field.
We can now
Grenadiers unit gets out of garrison. He could have got that decaptured, but he was not, didn't micro well enough. And we do now some commando decoy or actual. Sounds like actual. And Ford loses a squad there. Geschutzwagen now pulling the field. Geschutzwagens offer actually a pretty high rate of fire. They're actually a pretty good damage dealer. Stugs are more or less the tank. Well, they are very well armored, at least in this game. And Geschutzwagen is a glass cannon high DPS. It's also Geschutzwagens are ugly little thing. I wonder if it's, is that, I'm guessing that's an 88mm? It looks like an 88mm to me. Can't say it's a Tiger 88mm or a King Tiger 88mm. Oh, another commando glider now put on the field. Very nice, with some reinforcements on the P8 squad. Commando's getting some good damage. The British players being highly aggressive. It's nice not seeing just matched 25 pounders. Commandos do use some smoke there. He may need to fall back to that guy there, but I think he's trying to run over to the glider, get some reinforcements there. Demolition charge has been planted. The bomb has been planted. Does manage to get squeezed out free grenadier before falling back, so did not detonate quick enough and blew up his own Piet squad. Bit of misplays there by the British player. I can understand him not getting out it detonating before the squad came out, but lose the Piet squad was definitely his big fault. And the Volkswagen had picked up the Piet.
Give us the target.
We are losing ground.
Armored car deployed.
Now got a 2-3-4 deployed on the field.
Squad at full complement.
Supply lines are broken.
Yeah, I think most time people prefer the Stug over the Geschusswagens because Geschusswagens is not bulletproof, just bullet resistant. And of course, it's easy to make it. Same reason why people like Mass Panthers from Panzer Elite. It's durable and reliable, as opposed to specialists and excels at one thing.
Veterancy gained.
In other words, it's easy to use a Stug, it's hard to use a Geschusswagens, in my opinion. Decoy barrage there.
Volks Grenadiers ready for duty.
I hear an extra 25-pounder barrage over here. Right now, the Wehrmacht player is really contained to his base. He has pioneers over here, capture sectors, but all out of supply. Scope Alpha Squad going to take time to capture up those sectors. 2-3-4 straight forward. Medical bunker definitely served its purpose. Yes, it did. I just didn't like the fact that all the British player blew up his Piet squad with that. I think he got, what, 2 squads? Yeah, 2 squads of Grenadiers from it, which is pretty good. Most time it feels like players get 0. At least the replays I cover.
Forward supply lines are broken.
Not sure what happened. Oh. Not so sure what I hear explosions. He shoots Vaughan, now advances way forward. Pioneer Mega does get wiped on out.
One of our sectors has been cut off.
Now got some artillery flares being brought on in.
Ready for orders.
Is it time for off duty?
Was through it was another glider, but just randomly exploding. Got it.
Enemy troops are firing on us.
Pioneers have the point.
2-3-4 firing away. The Schusswagen does take a bit of damage there. Stewart getting some great hits there. Looks like the Schusswagen can't crush models, or some of those guys would have been crushed. The Schusswagen needs a clear line of sight rather than, it's not an assault gun, it's a self-propelled gun. Took quite a bit of damage there, but it's going to repair on up. Stewart does fall back.
They're firing on us.
Veterancy gained.
We've taken a munitions objective.
Our position is under fire. Yeah, boy.
2-3-4 pushes his way forward. Got crack cocaine for the infantry. 2 Volks, 2 Grenadiers, make use of that efficiency. Has 2-3-4s now on the field. And now got the Commando Squad falling back as well.
Com system in order. Ready.
2-3-4s advancing.
Field repairs complete.
And got the Volkswagen falling back. A bit of artillery raining on in.
Reporting.
The damage injury right there under the 2-3-4. Great hit there by the mortar, because the mortars can cause injury crits.
What is ours? Prepare for counterattack.
Good job, boys.
Stewart now advancing.
Yes, Schusswagen
Geschützwagen does get a good shot there on the Stuart.
Schutzwagen. Prepped and ready.
Taken! Pass the word back!
Heavy recon here.
Oh, battle phase.
Com system in order.
Tetrarch?
Ready to go?
Tetrarch's been pulling a field. Rolls a miss there. Tetrarch is not bulletproof, just bullet resistant, so it does take damage from the autocannon. And rolls multiple misses there. Tetrarch just arrives too late to be useful. And rolls 3 misses there against the Puma. It rolls some misses there. It's been a while since last seen Tetrarch. I just generally think the Stuart's just better than Tetrarch in almost every single situation. Please let me know what is a good time when a Tetrarch is better than the Stuart. Because Stuart's arrives much quicker. Stuart's cost less in manpower, right? And feels relatively cheap when the game goes on. Stuart rolls in this on 2, 3, 4. And of course, Stuarts have access to the cancer shot. Sure, the Tetrarch has access to the little boy adapter. But still. Tetrarch push way forward. Takes some autocannon there. Shoots fucking rolls and miss. Tetrarch's never better than anything ever. Okay. Got a lot of hits there on the Tetrarch. Tetrarch does claim a kill there. Does take a nice pen. It is very vulnerable. Even the bolt action rifle fire poses a threat to the Tetrarch right now. I know it's not bulletproof. Does get a roll and miss there. Piet's trying to gauge the Geschützwagen. Does get a good hit there on the Geschützwagen. Stuart's getting trouble on terrain. The base MG may kill it off. It did not. And the Panzerfaust does. I was half hoping the Pinto mount there will kill it off, because I know it's not bulletproof, just highly bullet resistant.
Com system in order.
What is it?
Grenadiers do fall back.
Territory.
We have a lot of incoming fire.
Commando's now advancing.
Our base is under attack.
Piet squad could. Or there goes the Stuart. Nice strike from Piet. Nice strike from the Geschützwagen. Rifle grenade squad does fall back. Got quite a bit of congestion here. When I see quite a bit of congestion of units like that, I just think, what explosives can be summoned? None of the munitions for a 28cm rocket barrage, even though he did have that available. Excuse me. It's rolling mess there. It's advancing. Gets some hits there. And a lot of misses. All these guys do get suppressed there. Smoke grenade there from the commandos. But the Piet squads are falling back. Panzerfaust plus Piet. I think usually... I don't value Piets all that highly. I see them miss more often than not. But I do know when a rifleman picks up a Panzerschreck, Sticky Bomb plus Panzerschreck is incredibly deadly. Commandos falling back. We do have the Geschützwagens here. They have Veterancy 1, Veterancy 2. They do have a Pinto mount. Volkswagen and Ready Grenadiers advancing. It's good damage to Piet squads.
Defense artillery has been released to our command.
Rest artillery can be quite nice. We do have another 2, 3, 4 to pull on the field. Another Tetrarch. Main gun destroyed a crit there. Piet fires and destroys the engine of the Tetrarch. It looks like this guy has more of MT40s, and the Schutzwagen claims kill. What's back here? Yep, there's a Tetrarch glider. Does destroy that carcass there. The Schutzwagen engaging the commandos. Of course, they do throw some smoke grenades there. It's advancing, trying to get some shots in the Schutzwagen. What's the base cost of a Tetrarch? Because, of course, the glider itself can deploy Tetrarchs. Is the base cost of Tetrarchs less than a Stuart? That is probably the one argument that's good for Tetrarchs. It has a base, cheaper base cost. I don't know. I can't remember anything about Tetrarchs. 300? What about the fuel costs as compared to Stewart's? Those are grenade there because he thought his opponent was laying down a landmine. Stewart's 28. Okay, Stewart's less than manpower, which is the more important part. I'm having a really hard time. How effective is the little boy adapter?
Our heavy rocket batteries are asking for a target. Big instead of 100 points and dropping.
Yeah, he should have just focused on Stuart's spam, because Stuarts can fight the Schutzwagens. They can fight the 234s. Oh, we got some artillery rating on in. Yeah, focus on Stuarts would have been a bit better. He can take a bit more of a beating. And plus Canister, I value Canister very highly. And I think I don't have to explain why. Good shots there on these Piet squads. If we got light vehicles as well, I'm sort of surprised we haven't seen a Bofors wouldn't be half bad. And with the amount of Tetrarchs as well as Stuarts in the field, I would like to see repair staff to get them overheal, because the extra overheal on them would make them go a lot farther as well. So it makes the gun usable? Okay. I know that the extended barrel upgrade on the Hotchkiss is actually incredibly good. Not by damage, just very reliably high penetration. There goes that 2-4. You have a bit of damage there onto the Grenadier. Here's a fun fact about the adapter. Oh, we got now the 20cm rocket barrage. And he does retreat back in time. Very good. Maybe better just gone for register artillery, honestly. Would have been much cheaper. And probably cast it better. Nice fun fact about the little bore adapter. It is the rare instance of a squeeze bore being utilized. Squeeze bore is, it takes the 2-pounder gun, at least in this case when it comes to the little boy adapter, and it tapers it down. So the 2-pounder is what, a 40mm cannon or 37, in which it goes through where the barrel shrinks down, squeezing the round, and result in not only higher chamber pressure but also a more narrower, like, sabot. If you think about it, having the bullet or the cannon shot rubbing up on both sides is cause a lot of wear and tear. Yes, I think the squeeze bore little boy adapter lasts like 4 shots before it becomes useless.
Yes, sir.
But it was one way to make the 2-pounder punch far, far higher its weight when you have a large surplus of pretty much outdated 2-pounder guns in 44 and 45. Was 37? Yep, and I think that squeeze it down the board down to 30mm. Yeah, it turns 37mm to 30mm. Not pretty. Just disposable. higher velocity and smaller surface area. But also expensive reliability. Commando squad did get wiped out there by the MP40 squads. MP42 firing away, suppressing these forces. I think that's a decoy barrage? I'm not so sure. That's probably a decoy barrage. Let's check on the British player. The Wehrmacht player has his battle phase going for Flak Panzer Ostwind. Very nice. Does have Veterancy 1 tanks. I assume Geschützwagens are affected by tank Veterancy than light vehicle Veterancy. I can also see it go either way.
Schutzwagen ready to go.
Stugs are tank. Geschützwagens seem like lighter.
Enemy is seizing our territory.
And the British player has some manpower to work with, some munitions, plenty of fuel for the rest of the game. Petrarch Glide is 450, so apparently subsequent Petrarchs cost 300. Grenadiers and Volkswagens push forward, MP42 push forward. That's 234, took a lot of hits there. And another 20cm rocket barrage. Got some decent hits there, but I do believe registered artillery would have been better. Yep, looks like the Geschützwagen and the Ostwind had the same level of veterancy. 234s. I suppose you did lose that 1, 234, so I can't compare. Grenadiers are advancing. That's how little I've seen Geschützwagen. I don't know what veterans it scales off with.
Supply lines are being threatened. One of our snipers is KIA. Germans have the momentum. We're down to 100 points.
MP40 squad engaging the scope rifle squad, forcing them back. MP40 squad and MG42 there. Got the Geschützwagen in the region. Has brought out a bunker here. That could be for casualty recovery bunker. Could be for repair bunker. It is for a casualty recovery bunker with a Knight's Cross orders behind it. Commandos for 4 showing what actual SMGs look like. Though we've got 2 squads of MP40s here. They probably should stand and fight. Commando squad may have failed back a little bit too quickly. What was that? You have now 70-pounder deployed in the field. May want to rotate it. It's facing the wrong way. I think that's decoy barrage. Rifle grenade squad almost exploded himself. I didn't realize he can fire at point blank at himself. Does fall back there. Do have a 25-pounder here, also facing the wrong direction, but it decides to rotate around.
Engine is engaged, waiting for orders.
Geschützwagen needs a bit of repairs. And 25-pounder now barraging this building, but he already abandoned it. Ostwind gets splashed a little bit there. And since it's open top, probably has a pretty nasty headache.
Hey, another replacement.
Another Flak Panzer also employed in the field, very nice. Since he's not seeing any tanks on the field, he can go for a bit more heavy on the Ostwinds. He has Geschützwagens as well, so they're a pretty good tank unit. Maybe some sort of tank veterancy is in order, or at least make an order of it. Decoy barrage looks like.
Any panzer is a good panzer.
Grenadiers now advancing. Got now the commandos push forward. Does have a Commando 30 cal. Now that's a rare asset indeed. Isn't the first time I've ever seen Commando 30 cal? No, the rarest one's probably the Commando Mortar, right? It's Commando Piet, Commando Mortar, 30 cal and Commando Mortar, right?
Taking fire!
Do now have the Flamer Engineers immolating those formations to refix the Piet there. The other Piet squad may go down.
System in order. We're taking infantry fire.
The enemy has 50 points left.
Taking heavy engaged fire. Rapid rate.
Decoy barrage, I believe. Yep, it is decoy barrage. AP-40 is pushed way forward. Sim found his course facing the wrong direction still. Commando 30 cal will go down. It is the Vickers, but I'm pretty sure it's the same model as the US in 1917. No idea though. 3500 barrage in the sector. The British player is almost out of VPs. The Brock squad does go down. Another decoy barrage. But he has no reason to treat him back. Just charge forward. Got one to GG's cast. We'll find the Vickers emplacement. Armor command truck now deployed in the field. And the British player has been knocked out of the game. There's Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. And this shall be my last replay for tonight. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, have a good evening, and get some good rest.